Why do modern-day men like jerking off more than real female interaction? As with many of life's biggest problems, the answer is really quite simple, yet people are blind to it out of pride and ignorance. Simply stated, you have much more experience jerking off than interacting with women. You have more experience going through the PMO cycle than the initiating the female conversation and interaction process. In fact, it's likely you have an exact, strict routine, specific go-to genres or actors, and a special location for your PMO habit. You have your so-called money routine to maximize pleasure when choking the chicken. But when it comes to talking to women, you have no idea how to start. There's no money routine to maximize effectiveness with this endeavor. When you look at it from this perspective, it makes complete sense why you like jerking off more than female interaction. Is it because you genuinely prefer jerking off to having sex with a woman? Of course not. Of course you'll choose real sex any day of the week. I mean, who wouldn't? Unfortunately, you don't have the necessary experience to attain this kind of intimacy. And starting from scratch is scary. Therefore, you stick with what you already know, and return back to the hub. I guarantee this same idea can be seen throughout your life. The reason you haven't started that new hobby? Fear of starting afresh. The reason you haven't started that new side hustle to make some extra cash? Fear of the unknown. Whatever you want to call it, the idea is the same. You fear that which you lack experience and knowledge in, and opt for what you already know because it makes you comfortable. You stick with your familiar video games, TV shows, and the 9-to-5 you hate because you have experience with them, and it's easier than starting something new from scratch. The determination you need to begin developing something new is the same determination you need to break the PMO cycle and start developing your game with women. The single best way to get out of your comfort zone is to start retaining. When you start retaining, your body will crave improvement. It'll crave development. It'll crave new experiences and growth. It's not you that's changing. But your brain is sending instinctual signals telling your body to change. That you need to adapt and grow to increase your sexual market value. In addition to all the physical no-fap benefits, you'll be better equipped to start initiating real, lasting change in your life. I won't act like cold approaching women and interacting with them is easy. It's not. I speak from experience when I say it can be one of the hardest things in the world. But that's what makes it a worthwhile endeavor. The confidence you gain from any type of success in this field will help you be more successful with women. And with this new success, comes more confidence. And thus the positive feedback loop grows. All you have to do is overcome the initial sense of foreboding keeping you from acting. To take the first step, which is, in this case, the biggest. Once the ball gets rolling, you'll undoubtedly notice a snowball effect that'll launch your success with women to new all-time highs. For sustainable growth, I recommend the principle of progressive overload. Though it's often used for strength training and bodybuilding, the idea is the same. Start developing your game with women with small steps. Maybe start by making eye contact walking down the street or exchanging simple pleasantries. Then, start with small talk. Soon, your success will give you the confidence to begin cold approaching women in places like bars and clubs. You'll accept rejection because you know there are other girls out there for you. Eventually, you'll develop an unwavering belief in yourself that any girl can be yours. This is the end goal. And it all begins by taking the first step.